I'm Carissa Provost. I'm the clinical director of our outpatient programs at Clear Behavioral Health. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and have been working in the field for over 20 years, predominantly working with teens and their families, but adults and other types of clients as well. 5 tips for an effective co-parenting strategy for parents who are separated or divorced. 1 is to communicate effectively. That's huge, and it's really hard to do when couples have separated or divorced. There's a lot of emotion involved that is related to the couple. And so putting that aside and communicating for the best interest of the child, and learning some effective coping and communication strategies to deal with, I got to put these personal feelings aside to do what's in the best interest of my child. So that's 1, the communication. 2 is not putting their child in the middle of the conflict. Oftentimes parents don't realize the detrimental impact that it has on kids and teens when a parent badmouths the other parent or wants the child or teen to pass messages along. So not getting the child involved in the conflict is a big one, or badmouthing the other parent. 3rd, sometimes parents who have had a high conflict relationship and are trying to co-parent effectively and collaboratively might need a mediator, a coach, a parenting class, a family therapist to help with that, because there's maybe has been so much conflict and high emotions, that they really need help on how to navigate putting their child first and communicating on things such as education, medical, social activities and things. Another one is to create as much equality between the 2 homes as possible. So we know that parents share responsibilities in child rearing, but it doesn't look exactly the same necessarily for various reasons. Maybe the custody or visitation schedule isn't exactly equal, but really promoting the value of what the other parent brings to the relationship and benefit of the child. And honoring that. So while maybe one parent is doing more of the daily sort of, driving back and forth to school and sports and such, and the other parent isn't available for those tasks as much, but takes on other tasks, it's really valuing both parents, because kids and teens sense when one parent isn't valued by the other. So it doesn't have to be exactly equal, but equally valuable relationships. And then the last one, as much as possible, it doesn't have to be perfect, but having the 2 households having very similar expectations, rules. So for example, if one parent allows their child or teen to stay up until 10 o'clock at night to watch videos, and the other one lights out at 9 o'clock, that's not the biggest deal, an hour discrepancy. And sometimes, parents in high conflict will fight over something like that, detailed like that. But as long as the expectations or rules are similar as much as possible, that goes a really long way. So that reduces confusion and mostly confusion and difficulties in navigating both households for children.